Welcome back to Wild West Bass Live. I'm Craig Gottwals. This is Shane Moline, who's been doing a fantastic job today filling in for Mr. Gary Dobbins. He's our local pro. For those of you wondering, yes, Mr. Dobbins is fine. A lot of you know it's been a lifelong dream of Gary to lead a political campaign. And Hillary Clinton did announce she's going to run for president again in 2020. She'll be like 98 years old. And Gary Dobbins has retired from bass fishing. He is going to lead her campaign. So once again, Gary is fulfilling a lifelong dream. He's going to work for Hillary Clinton. He's going to help get her elected president in 2020. And for those of you that know Gary, that's the one that's going to get me punched. Okay, let's get right into it. We've got anglers lining up here. Shane, let's do some predictions, man. You know these guys. You know this lake. You're the pro here. Who in our top 10, and then I'm going to make you pick somebody out of our top 10. Which one of the guys in our top 10 do you think is going to be leading after this weigh-in?
Man, I'm going to go against the grain on this one. There's a lot of awesome local fishermen in there, but I'm going to pick Randy Pearson in 4th place. We've seen him out there. We've seen him make a decision on the water. We heard that decision was spot on. So I'm going to pick Randy Pearson to come in with another good bag and lead this going into the final day.
All right. We got a $1 bet on this, folks, and so I'm going to go with the odds. I'm picking the local stud, the guy that we know caught him again today. I'm going to go with Justin Kerr. I believe Justin Kerr will be leading after day 1 on this event. Now, you got to pick somebody outside of the top 10 who you think will be leading on after this weigh-in.
Once again, I'm going to go against the grain. We seen him on the water early this morning. He was catching them good. He had the right things to say. He knew where he was going to go, what he was going to do when the wind picked up, and the wind picked up. So I'm going to go with Troy Lindner. I think he's going to be our biggest mover. He's going to move in the top 10. We'll see him tomorrow.
Yeah, not a long shot picking a Linder on this lake, but that's still, he was in 17th coming into today, so Troy Linder's a good pick. I'm going to go with my favorite largemouth fisherman in Northern California. This guy catches them everywhere we go. When the Bassmasters comes out here on the Delta, he just wins it every time, 4 years in a row. He didn't fish Oroville and he didn't fish Shasta because he doesn't like to go for those spotted bass, and I see him over there trying to ignore the fact that I'm talking about him. I say that after this weigh-in, my pick out of the top 10 to be leading this event, because I know he's going to weigh in all largemouth, is Robert Lee. Robert Lee.
General Lee, you can't go wrong there.
Can't go wrong with the general. We've done it, my friend.
We have. I'm
no
ready.
Gary Dobbins.
I'm excited.
No Gary Dobbins, and we made it happen. So let's not waste any more time. Without further ado, we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to get straight back to this weigh-in, folks, and we're going to see who caught him today. See you in a minute.
You bought her many years ago, and she's been there for you every day since. It's because you've taken care of her, pampered her. Only the best will do. That's why you choose Lucas Oil Marine Products to protect her. Every day she starts, gets you there, and gets you back, even after all these years. Lucas Oil Marine Products, because it's no fun to walk back to shore from the middle of the lake.
Launching a Ranger aluminum boat that's cut full of holes may sound a little crazy, but with so much closed-cell foam inside, it's easy to see the added safety and stability. It's a huge confidence booster, especially with so much quality inside, along with ever-new D-Tech's unrivaled performance and 300 hours with no dealer scheduled maintenance. Ranger aluminum is built to excel and priced to be yours.
Power your Ranger with Evinrude E-Tech.
Structure Scan 3D is the future of fishing. We can show you how to find fish faster and catch fish in a way you've never experienced. Let's get them.
You know, I've never really had an office job.
Ooh, morning, Skate.
Morning, Edwin. Go to teamgtfishing.com to see more.
Welcome back to Wild West Bass Live. The pregame show is over. Look at this. Big crowd here on Saturday. Moving Saturday, we like to call it. This is the day when we separate them out, guys. Our anglers are trying to get into the top 10 today. If they're in the top 10 after today, they get to fish tomorrow on Championship Sunday. Top 10 pros fish alone in their boats. Top 10 co-anglers fish alone in their boats. And without further ado, we're getting right to our first angler, Mr. Clint Goodwin out of boat 92. Clint Goodwin out of boat 92. How was it out there, Clint?
You know what? I caught a limit, but they're awfully small today for me. They're all brush pile fish and jigs, and they're just little guys.
897, 897 for Clint Goodwin. Nice job, Clint. Thank you. Y'all rushed me right through that intro. We didn't even do sponsors. Cameron Carber with 5 fish out of boat 80. Cameron Carber, come on over here, Cameron. We're going to weigh those fish up for you. Cameron, your fish are going to weigh 1382. 1382. How was it out there, Cameron?
I had a great time today. We took off this morning with no idea where we were going to go and went on an adventure.
How'd you do yesterday, Cameron?
Not as good as I did today, unfortunately. So it pays to just put some fish in the boat instead of searching for the big ones all the time.
Now, you had 5. Did you cull many times today?
A whole bunch.
You caught a lot of fish today.
Yeah, probably a couple dozen.
What'd you do differently than yesterday?
Went to fish I knew I could catch.
How'd you catch them?
Most of them I could see. Other ones, I just kind of knew where they were at. I could catch them.
So that calmer weather allowed the sight bite. Well, best of luck to you. Hopefully you crack our top 10. It's not looking good, but you never know.
It's going to take a miracle.
Thank you for coming out and fishing with us, buddy. All right. Coming up next out of boat 80, Michael Natison? Natison. Sorry about that, Michael. Come on over here. Michael Natison. He's fishing with us as a co-angler, right, Michael? He's got 10:02. 10:02 for Michael. Michael, how'd you do yesterday? 640 and 10:02 is a very respectable showing as a co-angler. Did you catch a lot of fish today as well? How'd you catch those fish? Looking at them, huh? I'm on the drop shot. Thank you so much for coming out and fishing with us, Michael. We look forward to seeing you at future events. Boat 72, Bob Francola coming up next. Bob Francola. We're going to weigh up those fish for Bob. Bob, you got a solid bag of fish. 1372. 1372. You catch a lot of fish today, Bob? Just these 4. Okay. We're going to weigh a big fish for Bob. There you go. Oh, look at that one, folks. Bob, I think you're going to get big fish money, buddy. Yep. 629 for that big fish, Bob. 629. Hold that thing up, yeah. Bob, that's going to give, you're now big fish on the coast side for this tournament by far. Nicely done, my friend. Nicely done. Well, Bob, I know you'll be sticking around to the end of this weigh-in. Weigh that sucker. Yeah, you will. That is big fish on the coast side by quite a bit, so we'll see you later. We're going to hand out a bunch of checks later on today. Of course, not the top 10, but the other guys. We're going to... Second big fish on the pro side. I'm sorry about that. Second big fish on the pro side. Jesse Parks, let's weigh your fish. Jesse Parks fan club. Here we are. Jesse, 1067. 1067. Good day out there, Jesse? Yeah, it was a lot better day. Actually, slight fish, a lot of cruisers in between the cages. That's how I caught it. Did you catch a lot of fish today? No, I actually caught 5. You caught the 5, that was it? Yeah, I caught 1 short, I didn't measure, but other than that, yeah, I caught the 5 that I had. Glad to catch 5, man. Glad to have you out here. We'll see you next time. Thank you, Ange. Mr. Kevin Wiggins coming up next. Did you found out that limit, Kevin?
I did. You know, I got better in the afternoon. Caught a dozen fish today. It was pretty good.
A dozen fish for almost a dozen pounds. $11.95. $11.95 for those fish. When we saw you, you didn't quite have a limit, so you caught them later in the day, huh?
Yeah, you know, after the clouds got away, sun came up a little bit and got a little bit warmer. The fish moved up shallow, and just went around and sight fished. Had a great time at Havasu. Always love coming out here. It was a little tough this week for me, but a shout out to the guys at Last Chance Marine. I know they wanted to be here, but they had to work so they could sell some boats. So
Thank you so much, Kevin.
great day. Thanks.
We appreciate you coming out, Kevin. All right, one more Kevin up out of Boat 78, pro angler Kevin Finley. Kevin, you had a better day today. I can already see it. Your fish are going to go 9-12, 9-12 for your fish. You had 5 in there?
No, I only had 4, and man, I'm telling you what, this lake's got my number this year. I'll tell you, yesterday I chased after a smallmouth bite, didn't do it. So today I went flipping, and we had a lot of fun today, whatever. My mind's on Clear Lake already. So.
You're ready for Clear Lake. You saw those weights from the team event, did you?
Yeah, I'm on the rule. So, hey, I love Lake Havasu. Thanks to all my sponsors, and I can't wait to come back.
We appreciate you fishing with us, Kevin. Thank you so much. Coming up out of Boat 78, Seth Myers coming up next. Seth Myers, we're gonna weigh 1 for Seth. That bass is gonna go 138, 138. Seth, tough day for you, huh?
Tough day, those are the breaks, you know. Good sun, good sun.
Anybody you want to thank for your weekend and your time out here?
Mom, Dad, and Jason Cordell for bringing me out here again. Wild West Bass Trail.
Thank you for fishing with us, Seth. Awesome to have you out here. Thanks, man. Coming up next, the General. He doesn't like when I call him that. Professional angler out of Boat 74, Robert Lee, coming up next. Robert Lee. Let's weigh those fish, Robert. You got a limit in there?
Yes, sir.
We got a limit. It's a little bigger limit than you had yesterday. 1641. 1641. Nothing over 5? Okay, nothing over 5. Robert, let her take him. I'm going to make you talk a little bit. You didn't get to talk yesterday. How'd you catch him, to Robert?
Flipping, chatterbait, flipping, chatterbait, flipping, chatterbait.
And that's why you didn't go to Shasta or Mojave, right? You wanted to fish for largemouth.
No, I plan on going to Shasta, but I was so tied up this winter at work with deadlines, and the deadlines were non-negotiable, so I'm done with it now.
Weather and he travels long and far, and he's always catching them, folks. Why don't you take those fish, Ange, and I'll talk to Sean a little bit. Sean, what's your 2-day total now? How did you do yesterday, my friend? I don't see you there.
I had like 10 pounds yesterday. I had little execution problems. Today went a lot better. I caught 10 or 12 keeper fish. Flipping, drop shot, fishing the Tules, or right outside the Tules, on the upper main lake and up in the river.
Well, I'm not sure that's going to be enough to fish tomorrow. It's going to be close, I think. So we'll see you sticking around, maybe picking up a check with us.
I had a great time here. Love this place. Thank you.
We love having you come out, man. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. Coming up next, boat number 76, Vincent Alcantara. Alcantara? Alcantara. All right, I got it right. Let's weigh up those fish, Vincent. 862, 862. Did you have a limit in there?
I do.
Yeah? Anything over 385?
None at all.
None at all. No big ones to weigh, man. We appreciate you fishing with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I wanted to say hi to my wife. I hope she's doing well. I appreciate her support. And Angel, I love you very much. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you, man. We appreciate that. Okay, coming up next, John Zuella, fishing with us as a pro, right, John?
Yeah, you got my last name wrong again, but it's okay. Ziola.
Ziola. Ziola. It's far more zen than I say it. Ziola. I like that. Your weight, Ziola. It's 986. 986.
I got a big smallmouth in there that I want to show. I don't know if it's going to weigh.
It has to be over 5. So you want to just show it? Let's just show it. There you go. That is a beautiful smallmouth. Hey, Mom and Dad. The good Italian boy caught him a nice smallie. Very nice smallie. Anybody you want to thank for this trip?
Just my parents. I want to say hi to Austin. I know he's watching, and yeah, my boss.
Thank you, Mr. Ziola. Thank you. We appreciate you, buddy. All right, let's weigh up another bag of fish. We got Michael Goodyear here coming in. Michael, were you like 10th place on the coast side coming in? That about right? Yeah, okay. I'm just going off of memory here. So you're weighing it. You were 10th coming in as a co. You're at 11:57. That's a good bag, a good day. You got one over 385, you think? Oh, maybe. All right, let's try it. We're going to weigh up a big fish here. Not quite. 346. Nice fish, but let's get some pictures of it, Michael. Pretty sure we'll be seeing you tomorrow, my friend. You're going to have to fish again. Now take those fish, Ange. Let me talk to him for just 1 second. Michael, our co-anglers are going to run the front of a boat tomorrow and fish on their own. You don't have to fish behind a pro. You don't have to fish used water. You're doing great. How do you feel about that?
I didn't have a problem fishing behind a pro, so.
Well, what are you going to do when you don't have to fish old water?
Be lost.
Oh, boy. Well, good luck. Hopefully you don't get lost. All right. Thanks, man. Boat 77, Jay Wright coming up. Boat 77, Jay Wright fishing with us as a pro, right, Jay? And your fish are going to go 578, my friend. 578. Tough day, huh?
Yeah, tough tournament, and execution problems.
Well, we hope you turn it around at Clear Lake.
All right, buddy.
We going to see you there? Yeah. All right, we'll see you there. Boat number 75, Thomas Geffert coming on up. Boat number 75, Thomas Geffert. Thomas is fishing with us as a pro as well, right, Thomas? Yeah. Thomas has 393 for his bag of fish. 393. Tough day, huh?
Book the cruise, yeah. No,
Book the cruise.
It was tough. It was tough for me. I went left. I should have gone right, up, down. Did everything wrong.
That's bass fishing. We'll see you next time, buddy. All right. Moving right through this weigh-in. Thank you, our wonderful sponsors, Lucas Oil, Lowrance, A&M Graphics, Evinrude, Ranger Boat, Dobbins Rods. Gary Dobbins sailing the seas with Greenpeace out there. If you watch the pregame show, you know. Mitch Southern coming on up, pro angler Mitch Southern. Boat number 95, former professional baseball player Mitch Southern. Catches them everywhere. Weighing in 742. 742, Mitch. Nothing big to show?
Nothing big to show. I'll leave that to these guys, man.
Anybody to thank?
You know, yeah, I'll thank my wife because she lets me come do this even though I'm a hee-haw. You know, well, I wasn't in Mojave, but this weekend I was a hee-haw. All
right.
So
yeah, he had a great finish at Mojave, top 10, right?
Yes.
5th place?
4th.
4th place. I shortchanged you. Yeah. Thanks for coming out, Mitch. We appreciate it. Next up, boat 95, Joe Cunningham. Joseph Cunningham coming up. Joseph is fishing with us as a co-angler. Looks like he's a little bit shy of a limit in that bag. We're going to weigh up 535. 535. Tough day, huh, Joseph?
Yeah, I lost a couple fish. Probably would have helped me out a little bit, but I don't think it would have been good enough for top 10. So,
how'd you catch your fish this weekend?
Drop shot, shaky head, and then a couple on the fly, and that's it.
What kind of fly? A little tiny fly? Bobber or no bobber?
Bobber.
Bobber. All right. Cool, man. Appreciate you coming out. AJ Ramirez Jr. We watched AJ fish today. It was a tough morning, AJ. Did you fill out a limit?
Yeah, I got a limit, but it was tough.
Well, you did. You came back a little bit. 11:35. 11:35. Well, hey, it was a little rougher than that when we saw you early.
Yeah, I called one more time right at the end. Can I just say hi to my wife and family who's watching online?
Absolutely, dude. Anybody you want to thank?
Just them.
Thanks, AJ. We appreciate it, man. Boat number 66, Steve Molinari coming on up. Steve Molinari fishing with us as a pro angler. Weighing in, what do we got in there, 2, Steve?
I've only got 2.
2 in the bag for Steve. 481, 481, Steve. Good weekend?
It's always fun. Just never really got on anything, and finding out that my co was in 4th, I really wanted to do one thing and make sure he got 5, and he did. So
he got 5. He's coming up.
Yeah.
Cool, man. We appreciate that. That's a true pro right there. Really appreciate that. Is this your co here? Awesome. Let's see it out. Coming from Northern Arizona University. Yes, he's a lumberjack. College fishing. Jim Herrero out of boat 66. Jim was in fourth coming into today. He catches a limit going 10:21. Jim, that's going to have you way up the leaderboard, maybe leading on the coast side here when they update this thing. Yes, it is. You are now leading on the coast side. How do you feel about that?
Feeling pretty good. Really want to say thanks to Steve. He, kind of sacrificed going for a huge bag today to make sure I was able to get around some, and luckily was able to get 5 in the boat, and Cole won, and looking forward to tomorrow.
Hold up a couple of those buttes for the cameras. We are now looking at our new leader on the co-angler side, folks, from Northern Arizona University, Mr. Herrero. Nice fish. Nice fish. You ready to fish tomorrow?
I'm excited. Looking forward to the little bit warmer weather, and we'll see what happens at the front of the boat.
You got a boat to run?
Not sure yet.
You're going to be borrowing one then, huh? That's cool.
We'll see. I won't run it too hard if somebody loans me one.
Are you excited to run the front of the boat, run that trolling motor?
I am. I haven't pre-fished, so we'll see what happens. I know we're kind of restricted to a certain area of the lake, so I got a few ideas.
It's a big area. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I think there's plenty of fish to be caught, and hopefully I can get 5 of them.
Cool. Best of luck to you. Best of luck to you. Okay, we got a pro angler coming up. He was sitting in, I'm going to say it, was it 5th place coming into today? I'm going on memory here. Mr. Jason Akins out of boat 87. Jason has a limit, and I know because I watched him fish. He's got a solid limit for $13.98. $13.98 on the back of yesterday. I'm thinking you're going to be fishing tomorrow, Jason. You got a couple good ones you want to hold up for us? Oh, let's hold them up. They're buttes. Oh, yeah, beautiful fish. Beautiful fish for Jason. Very nice, Jason. Jason, I'm not going to let you go yet. I'm not going to let you go. Did you burn a lot of gas today?
No.
No, you didn't. I know.
No, I didn't go very far. Stayed pretty local. Had fun. Fishing definitely got tougher. It was a lot tougher today, but
why do you suppose that is?
I don't know. This weather, it blew for 2 days in practice, and yesterday it blew, and then today it stopped. So I just think they're messed up. A little bit of a cold front that came through, but I don't know. Hopefully it's enough so we can go fishing tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully it is. We think we'll see you then. All right. Thank you, buddy. Coming up next out of Phoenix, Arizona, Dustin Robinson out of boat 87. Dustin Robinson fishing with us as a co-angler. Right, Dustin? He's got one cute fish, according to Angie. She judges the fish's liveliness. It was one what? I didn't see it. 161. 161 for that one adorable fish. Thank you for coming out and fishing with us, man.
It was good. Yeah, I had lost a couple today. Jason put me around for some fish. I just couldn't get in the boat, but it's nice being here.
We appreciate you. We'll see you at the next one. Charlie Weir coming up next. Charlie Weir out of boat 69. Charlie fishes with us as a pro angler. How many in that bag, Charlie?
Only 3. I lost 2 today.
3 in the bag. He lost 2. Those were the 2 he needed. He's coming in with 886. 886. Only 3 keepers. Pretty tough day, huh?
It wasn't tough. I mean, I had them on. I lost 2 at the net. I wish I would have had a co-angler. I would have got both those fish. One was probably close to 4. The other one's a 3.5.
We don't get many pros that complain about not having a co in the back of the boat. That's pretty noble. You want to hold up a couple good ones? Yeah, Charlie fished alone today. He didn't have a co-angler, and he's bummed about that. That's rather unique. Nice fish, Charlie. Nice fish.
I'd just like to thank my sponsors, Lead Enterprises. I have a new line of terminal tackle that I'd helped design. It's coming out here this week. Hopefully over to the tackle store. Bass Tackle Depot will have them in here this week and every place else through the country. I'd also like to thank Mercury, Phoenix Boats, who else? Lowrance. I'm sure I'm missing a whole bunch of other ones, but I want to thank you guys. Who else am I missing here? Power Pole. It's like AccuCall. There's a bunch of guys. But if it wasn't for my sponsors, I couldn't be out here. They're totally taking all care of all my turns throughout the country this year. And I want to thank Wild West Bass. It's the best circuit of fish out here.
Awesome. Thank you, Charlie. Appreciate that, man. All right, we got a pro angler out of Southern California coming up next. He catches them everywhere, folks. Boat number 65, Kyle Grover. He had 14:21 coming in today. He needs 17:06 to take the lead. He's going to weigh in 10:53. 10:53. We know that's probably not what you wanted. You got 5 in there?
No, I got 4. The wheels came off bad today, but it was fun. Just having fun with the wife, the kid, families out here. So it's a fun week.
Tough lake out here today, huh? Tough lake?
They bit today. and I lost them like I've never lost them before, and I'm sure everybody loses them. It was bad. It was bad. But next tournament, you know.
Are we going to see you up at Clear Lake?
Hopefully I can get up there, get away from work. Yeah.
And the Delta?
And I'd love, that's the one I'll.
Well, you go to the Delta, all you do is like win, right?
I like the Delta a lot, yeah.
Best of luck, Kyle. Hopefully we see you soon. Coming up next, Melvin Williams, boat 81. Melvin Williams, he had 309 yesterday. He's a whopping 28 pounds behind our leader today. He's got a big bag. He's got a big bag. It ain't 28 pounds, but it's 1373. A much better day, Melvin. Much better day.
I finished strong. That's what counts.
You finished strong. You got any big ones in there we need to weigh? Anything over 5? Nothing over 5, but a couple to show off. Let's show them off, buddy. Nice fish. Nice fish. Beautiful smallmouth and largemouth in this lake, folks. No spotted bass like I'm used to seeing in Northern California, but beautiful large and smallies in here. How'd you catch these fish?
Frogging.
Frogging? You were out frogging today. How about yesterday?
No, drop shot yesterday.
So that lack of wind really helped your bite today, huh?
Absolutely. Yeah, they were in the back in the shade, fish early in the morning.
How many fish you think you caught doing that?
4.
Good day. Good day. Can't beat that. Anybody you want to thank?
All these people right here, and my daughter again, Kendra, for watching.
Daughter Kendra, Spiderwire, Berkeley, Ranger. We got to get Ranger and Power Pole in there. Ranger and Power Pole. We'll just start over. We're going to thank the daughter, Ranger, and Power Pole. Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Melvin. We'll see you at the next one. Coming up next at a boat 83, Mark Williams. Mark had a huge day yesterday. He was our leader with 20.17 pounds. He needs 11 to keep that lead today. And, oh, he has done it. Mark Williams, our new leader again on day 2 with 19.05. 19.05. Serious bag. You got anything over 5 in there, Mark? Yeah, let's weigh them up. Let's weigh up the big ones. Big bag. This is our new pro leader, folks. We're going to weigh a big fish. That big fish is going to go 590. It's not our biggest fish, but it's in our top 5. That will be qualifying for top 5 big fish money if nobody passes them up. Beautiful fish, bud. Mark, you are certainly going to be fishing tomorrow, so I'm thinking you probably don't want to talk about how you caught him or where you caught him or anything like that. Am I right?
No, I do not want to talk about it.
Anybody you at least want to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my parents right here in the front row.
Mom and Dad, you got a stud angler right here. We wish you the best of luck tomorrow, buddy. We hope you catch him again. Good luck. That's our pro leader, folks. Coming up next, out of boat 84, Dwayne Cowley. Come on up, Dwayne. Dwayne, how many you got in that bag? 5 in the bag for Dwayne. Fishing with us as a pro angler. He's got 1057. 1057. Nicely done, man. Did you have a good time this weekend?
I had an absolute good time. Yesterday I was upside down on fire on the water. I couldn't catch a fish to save my life. And I
did a lot better today.
I did a lot better today. I actually put a fish in the boat.
Yeah, it's not going to be enough to fish tomorrow, but we do appreciate you coming out and fishing with us this weekend.
This is one of the best tournaments that I've ever fished. It's only my 2nd tournament as a pro, and I have to say Wild West Bass does it right. I did it very long as a co-angler, and I'm hoping my co ends up in the top 10 because I think he was number 11 at the end of yesterday. He's got several fish, so hopefully he's in the top 10. I just wanted to, you know, there's a lot of pros that run around and don't take care of their co's, but being a co for a long time, I hope he's in the top 10.
Well, let's see. Let's check it out. Thank you so much for fishing with us. We'll see you next time. Ramiro Flores coming up. Ramiro had 828 yesterday. He's out of boat 84. We were told he was sitting in 11th place. I'm going to believe it. He's going to weigh in 549. 549. How many in that big bag, Ramiro?
3.
3 in the bag.
Yes, sir.
Did your pro take care of you?
Oh, yeah, he did, and thanks for all the pressure, Mark, and plus, plus, you know what, it's true, man, he was trying his best to make sure that I got a limit. You know, it just didn't happen, but hey, you know what, we fished hard.
Anybody you want to thank for this weekend?
Yes, I'd like to thank my wife, who's standing right there, for coming with me, my children at home, Reina, Ramiro, I know you're watching because I told you to. Let's hope you're listening.
No pressure. You're going to get spanked if you didn't watch.
I'm also like to thank Amigos Burgers and Beer and the original Hideout Bar and Grill in Tucson. If you're ever in Tucson and you want a burger, they're the two best places in Tucson to get a burger. and you could always share it with or drink it down with some Modelo Especial. Thank you.
Oh, man. We'll see you next time. You did it right. All right. Modelo Especial. Tom Leadham coming on up. Boat 79, Tom Leadham. Tom fishes with us as a pro angler as well. He had 14-13 yesterday. He's got just under 11 pounds, 10.93 today, 10.93 today. 2 solid days, Tom.
Yeah, it's not what I wanted. I had those fish real early this morning and figured I just needed that one more bite. It never happened the rest of the day.
We got some big ones we want to show to the crowd. Hold up a couple big ones for the crowd here. Why not? Angie, Team Greenfish is telling us, let's hold up them green ones. Yeah. Well, one brown one, one green one. Close enough. Yeah. Look at that beautiful smallmouth. Man, y'all out here at Lake Havasu, these are gorgeous fish. Awesome. You guys have it going on out here. Thank you for coming out and fishing with us, man. We appreciate it. Nick Young coming up next. Nick Young, boat 94. Nick Young. Nick had 890 yesterday. He fishes with us as a pro as well. He's got 747 today. Tougher day, huh, Nick?
You know, I lost a couple fish today, too. It wasn't my weekend, but I would like to say for those of you at home watching, thinking about coming out and fishing the Wild West, you guys need to do it because this is our shot here in the West. It's these guys' job to give us a circuit. It's our job to build it strong. So if we want something good in the West, you guys got to get out here and fish.
We appreciate it, man. We appreciate anglers like you. Let's show a couple no, all right, let's not. Show them off. Show off those beautiful fish. There you go. Nice smallie in the last 5 minutes. We like coming out here to Arizona and beautiful lakes like Havasu. Y'all treat us well. Nicely done, Nick. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, you guys.
Thank you. Brad Smith coming on up. Captain Redbeard coming to the scales. Did you fill out that limit, Brad? Nope. No limit for Brad. Tougher day. He's weighing in 787. 787 on top of 1362 yesterday. It's going to put you 17 pounds behind our leader, Brad. He wants to show off a couple of them beautiful Lake Havasu bass. There they are. Beautiful fish y'all got on Lake Havasu. Largies and smallies. We love them all. Thanks, Brad. Appreciate you, man. Aaron Heath coming up next, boat 70. Aaron Heath fishing with us as a pro angler. He had 958 yesterday. He is going to weigh in 865 today. 865 today. Yeah. 2 pretty consistent days.
Yeah, at least I'm consistent, right? You know, yesterday I had an 8-pounder come up and kiss my bait and a 6-pounder as well. And I went there this morning to try and get those guys, and they just didn't want to come out and play. So I went around looking for beds down on the south end. Thought I'd see if maybe there's some smallies still up, some largemouth, and came up with 3. I had a nice couple of fish that are on bed. She just wouldn't go. I didn't have any time. Lost about an hour. I had some boat trouble. I had my starter battery go, so I had to go find some cables and get a jump. So yeah, I'd love that.
Nice fish. Nice fish. Beautiful fish.
Just needed 2 more.
Yeah, you did.
But I want to thank Sportsman's Warehouse. I want to say hi to my wife. Sportsman's Warehouse, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them and my wife. She helps out a lot. So everybody hi back home. And Stay Bend Outdoors, another sponsor. Great guys. California Reservoir Lures and Kamuki. So
thank you, Brent. We appreciate you, man. My pleasure. Thanks for fishing with us. Guys, we have not seen the 7, 8, 9-pound fish that we know live out there yet. We know they live out there. We haven't seen them. Let's get somebody to shake up this leaderboard. Number 46, boat number 46, Brent James coming in. And he's going to weigh 634 after weighing 602 yesterday. Tough tournament, huh, Brent?
Yeah, it was. But I had a great day. This is Tanner from Havasu High School fishing team.
Awesome. Tanner from Havasu High School fishing team is going to show off one of your fish, huh?
Yeah.
Show off 1 or 2. Come on, Tanner. Let's show him off. This is Lake Havasu fishing team, Tanner.
Yeah.
Tanner is a local young fishing stud. Hold him up. He's got a couple nice fish there to show off. Thank you for showing off those fish, Tanner. Thank you for fishing with us, man.
Yep, thank you.
Much appreciated. We'll see you at the next one. Tony Lane coming up next, boat 82. Tony Lane, he had 886 yesterday. We're going to weigh his fish today, and Tony Lane is going to weigh in 768 for Tony Lane. 768 on top of 8-something yesterday. He wants to show a couple off. Tony, look at that. One nice largemouth, one pretty smallie. Beautiful fish out here, folks. You got them. Lake Havasu is a special, special place. Thank you much, Tony Lane. Bump it out. All right, we got to do that. Bump it out, dog. Larry Warren coming up next. Boat 82, Larry Warren. Larry had 667 yesterday. We're going to weigh Larry's fish today. Larry fishes with us as a co-angler. Larry's fish today are going to go 666. 666. Satan's bag right there. Satan's bag, Larry. Tougher day, huh?
Yeah, it was kind of tough. You know, I weighed the same amount of fish as yesterday. Yesterday was cranking. Today was all drop shot. If you know what, if there's anything I want to say, I want to tell my dad, happy birthday, Dad. I love you to death. Thank you for giving me life.
Happy birthday, Dad. Thank you, buddy. All right. Coming up next, Josh Reed. Josh was way up our leaderboard on the coast side. Is that right, Josh?
Yes, sir.
What place were you in coming into the day?
Second place.
Josh was in second place, and he's got 9 more pounds today. Josh, I think that's probably going to be enough to have you fishing with us tomorrow. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I love it. Great circuit out here. Thank you, guys.
You looking forward to running the front of the boat?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Awesome. We'll see you then, buddy. Thank you. Best of luck. Coming up next, another one of your anglers with a fine bag of Lake Havasu bass coming up. Guy Savadan's coming up. Boat 55, Guy Savadan coming up. Guy only had 256 yesterday. It was a tough day. It looks like he had a better day today. He certainly did. On top of 256, Guy's going to weigh 1105. Much better day today, huh, Guy?
A much better day. Still had lost a couple fish, but I caught actually a really nice small.
Well, let's show it off. You got a real nice one. We want to show that off. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice fish. Y'all got some beautiful smallies here in this lake. Oh, you want to weigh it? All right. Let's weigh it up. Whoa. No. Those smallies are feisty. They do not like to be weighed. That smallie on the coast side is going to go 361, which won't be enough for big fish money on the smallie side. There you go. Grab them. There you go. Not enough. Thank you much, buddy. We'll see you next time. Mark White, boat 55, Mark White. Mark had 265 yesterday. He's bringing up a bag of fish. Those fish are going to go 7. They don't want to be weighed. 779. 779 for those fish. Rough day. Thank you much, man. Thank you. Coming up next, to the scales. Michael Caruso out of boat 67 fishing with us as a pro angler. Right, Michael?
Yep.
Your bag of fish is going to go after yesterday having 15.99. Today he's got 12.12. You think that's going to be enough to have you in the top 10?
Nope.
You don't think so, huh?
No, I had the bites, but just lost them, so.
Well, I think you ought to stick around. You never know. You never know.
I'll keep praying.
All right. Thanks, buddy. Local pro, excellent fisherman, coming out of boat 85. Matt Shura coming on next. Matt Shura had a rough day yesterday for Matt. It was a 7.04 bag. Today he's bringing in, is it 5 fish, Matt? 5 fish. Those 5 fish are a much healthier 1139. 1139. That's probably not going to be enough to fish tomorrow, but it's a much better day today.
Yeah, definitely had a lot better day today. It covered a lot of water and found some fish to eat, but I'm not figuring out how to catch those big ones. So hats off.
What's going on Havasu right now? Why is it so tough for some guys?
You know, I really don't know. I think there's a transition time. There's maybe another wave coming up for spawners, but I really don't know. But the weather didn't help either. So I'm confused. But hats off, guys are still catching them.
Thanks, Matt. We appreciate you all the time. See you at the next one. Coming up next, boat 93, Christian Baruki. Christian Baruki out of boat 93. Christian had 1330 yesterday. He fishes with us as a pro angler. Solid bag yesterday, an even better bag today. 1573, Christian. That's pretty good. Is that going to be enough to have you fishing with us tomorrow?
I don't know. I don't think so. If it is, it'll be real close. Real close.
You're sitting in fourth right now. I mean, we clearly got a lot of guys to weigh, but you're sitting in fourth with that 2-day total.
We got a lot of boats to go, and if I make the cut, it'll be down bottom, and we'll just go swing for the fences, throw big giant swim baits today. My co-angler did awesome today. He caught about 16 pounds behind me from the back of the boat, so he should be doing real good.
Is he coming up next? He's coming up next. Whoa, we got to get to that. That sounds awesome. Thanks, Christian.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it. We got a co-angler sack coming up next here. Nick Welton out of boat 893. He only had 642 yesterday, but as a co, that doesn't put you out of the game at all. He's got him today, folks. Big old bag for a co-angler, 1655. Dude, I think you might be fishing with us tomorrow. How'd you catch those fish? You want to give that away yet?
I'll tell you what I caught them on, though.
Okay, tell me what we caught him on.
A Dobbins rod, a dialer reel, and some P-line.
Well, you did it right. Is there a big one we need to weigh? Oh, yeah, you got to weigh a big one, dude. 385 gets you big fish money on the co side right now. 385 gets you big fish money. Let's put this in. Let's cover them up. Yeah, you're going to be in the big fish money. 485, 485. Let's show that fish off for the cameras with one more. Pick one, and then that. There you go. Very nice. No, you don't get to take my basket, just the bass. So we have Nick. You are now leading. You are leading this event, and you have a big fish check coming. So hopefully things don't change too much for you, huh?
Well, I hope the bite just gets better.
Best of luck to you. We'll see you later when we give out checks and we announce the top 10, I'm sure. Coming up next, Jason Willauer. Willauer. Jason Willauer. 53. Jason Willauer. He had 1221 yesterday. He's coming in with a bag today that weighs almost that amount, 1122. 1122, fishing with us on the pro side. Probably not going to be enough to fish tomorrow. Did you have a good weekend?
Oh, man, I had a great weekend. I had to, my bike kind of went south, so I had to readjust today. And I'll tell you, I feel fortunate just to be able to come up with these four. I had to go junk fish. So anyways, I'd like to thank my wife and kids at home, say hi to them, and thank Tim at Ace Hardware. If you guys ever need anything in southern Arizona, come into Ace. You'd be surprised all the tackle we have in there. Thanks.
Thank you, Jason. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Spencer Herrera coming up next at about 53. Spencer Herrera had a tough day yesterday. He brought in 321 as a co-angler. Today he's coming in another tough day, 140. 140 for you, Spencer. Not the best tournament. I'm sure you wanted to do better. Did you at least have a good time?
Yeah, I had a great time. It's always fun coming out here and competing.
We appreciate you coming out and competing with us, man. Thank you so much. We are going to take one quick commercial break, folks, and we will be... Oh, we are not going to take a break. I was misled, my friends. We're not going to take a break. We're going to kick it right down to my new pro companion. Mr. Gary Dobbins has been kicked out of the Wild West Bass Trail, and we've replaced him, at least for today, with pro angler Shane Moline. Take it away, Shane.
Thank you, Craig. I'm Shane Moline, Wild West Bass Trail. I'm here with Matt Shura. Matt, tell me what you thought about the tournament this week.
It's a real up and down week for me. Pre-fish went pretty well. It seemed like they were eating better in practice, and I think that temperature drop kind of really changed things up. I didn't really know what to do, and a lot of guys obviously did. So, it's kind of an up and down week, but I'll tell you what, I had a great time fishing Wild West. They run a great circuit. It's awesome to have a caliber of this circuit out here to fish, and I really appreciate it.
Thanks, Matt. We know you're a top-notch pro, and we appreciate you. Joshua Reed here. He's on the verge of making Championship Sunday. What do you think, Josh?
Oh, I think it's great. Wild West putting on a great circuit. Found out a good little bite. It's sticking with me for the past few days. Just can go out there and grind it out.
And there you have it. One from the pro, one from the co. Back to you, Craig.
Thank you, Shane. Much appreciated, brother. We're going to get right back to this weigh-in and start looking at these beautiful Lake Havasu bass. Today's moving day. Today we announce our top 10. We cut checks to 11th through 19th place on the pro side. We pay out our big fish. We narrow down our big Evan Rood contingency dollars. Today's the day, folks. It's a wild, wild western day here on the Wild West Bass Trail. So coming up next, we've got a pro co-angler coming out of boat 59, David Bebaway. You say it for me, David. Babawi. Man, I am a horrible, horrible announcer. David Babawi. David Babawi's got 983. Not a great day, but a way better day than yesterday, huh, David?
Yesterday, yeah, definitely much better.
Did you catch a lot of fish today, David? Nice fish. Nice fish. He wants to weigh it. Where's our bag, Ange? Let's weigh it up. We're going to weigh a big fish for David Babawi. 507. 507, David, on the co-angler side. That is going to have you in big fish money, my friend. That is going to have you in big fish money. Nicely done. Nice big largemouth. David, how did you catch that fish? How did you catch that fish?
Reaction.
Reaction. Reaction bait. He was throwing a big bait. 506 or 505? Yeah, reweigh it. Reweigh it. It was 505. We got the picture. All right, we got it. Don't even have to reweigh it then. Don't even have to weigh it. Thank you much for the evidence. Perfect. Nicely done, David. We appreciate you fishing with us, buddy. Coming up next, pro angler. He was sitting in 11th place coming into today. He had 15:03 yesterday. He's looking to crack that top 10 today. Mr. Ty Ow. Ty, you did better today. You are consistent. 15:03 backed up with today. 15:35. That's 15:35 boat 90 Ty Ow. Ty, that going to have you fishing tomorrow?
You know what? I hope so. You know,
it is, man. Don't be humble. That's going to have you. That's 30 pounds, man. I think that's going to have you fishing tomorrow.
You know what? I didn't make any mistakes that cost me any weight today, and you know what? To make the top 10 would be really special for me because, you know, I've been trying out here for 5 years and never really done well, so I just keep on going at it. Like my saying always goes, you know, for this place, you can't lose forever. So.
Can't lose forever. Show off a couple of them buttes before Angie puts them away. We got a Ranger boat, Evan Rude, outboard, General Tire, Dobbins Rod, Gary Yamamoto Pro, Ty Owl from right here in Arizona. He's a home angler. He caught him 2 days in a row. I think he's going to be fishing tomorrow based upon that weight. What do you think?
You know, I hope so. I mean, that's the best I've ever done out here, so I left it all out there.
Did you call a lot?
No, I called twice today, and yesterday I called about 7 times. I caught 15 fish yesterday, mostly on reaction. Today, when it was calm, I just took advantage of that, went sight fishing, picked up 3. And again, yesterday was all on pretty much cranking, and today was just junk fishing.
We're going to see you tomorrow. I feel it. Thank you. Take care, Ty. See you tomorrow. Justin Patty coming up next. Justin Patty, boat number 88. He had a rough day yesterday with 393. 5 in the bag, Justin? Yes, sir. 5 in the bag today. Much better day for Justin. 15-16. You went big league on him today, huh?
You know, it's just all about making the right decisions. Yesterday I didn't capitalize. I saw some big ones in practice, and I spent way too much time on it. But, you know, I found that bite late in the day, and I should have just probably done that all day yesterday. But had a good time. I'd like to give a shout-out to my wife and kids, Jackson, Jace. Thanks for watching, everybody supporting us, and thanks to Wild West. And if you guys are interested in Wild West, especially as a $300 entry, as a co-angler, come in here and fish a Pro-Am is unbelievable. I mean, the cheapest one out there, guys. They're going to win thousands of dollars and win a Ranger boat at the end of the year. So get off the couch and get out. It's a lot of fun.
Thanks, Justin. We appreciate it. We'll see you at the next one. Coming up next, out of boat 88, Dustin Tingle coming on up. Dustin had 553 yesterday, 553 yesterday. Another tougher day for Dustin. He's looking like he's got 542, 542. We appreciate you coming out and fishing with us, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Big pro coming up next. Ranger boat, Wild West, General Tire, Evan Rude. We've got a Mr. Keith Tripp, your Ranger boat rep. Keith, what did you have yesterday? My computer is not telling me.
Yeah, well, about the same.
You got about the same. You got 396 today. 396 today on top of 339 yesterday. You are improving. You only need about 10 more days in this event.
If I had 10 days, I might be able to catch 5 if I'm lucky. So, you know, I had a good time out there. Appreciate all you guys do, obviously. Wild West Bass is a huge deal for us here in the West. You know, can't thank you guys enough for what you do. I'm pretty excited to watch my kid come weigh in. He's got a big one.
Awesome.
And let me give a shout out to Brandon. He was my co-angler today. Spent the whole day in the boat observing, really. And I didn't teach him much, but, you know, appreciate him going out.
We appreciate you and Ranger Boats, Keith. Thank you so much. Coming on out next, Clint Anderson fishing with us as a pro angler out of boat 43. Clint Anderson, he had a good bag yesterday, 1473 yesterday. He's backing it up with 891 today, 891 today. I know you're not as excited about that. Tougher bite for you?
I had my limit fish on once and lost it, so that wasn't good. But my co-angler, super good guy and a good fisherman.
Excellent. Thank you so much for coming out and fishing with us. We'll see you next time. Jacob Scholl coming up next, boat number 43. Jacob Scholl, yesterday he had 766. He fishes with us as a co-angler. He's got a solid bag today on the co-side. It's 986. 986. Not a bad bag at all, Joseph.
No, it would have been better if I could have found one more, but we'll take what we can get.
All right. Are we showing off a couple good ones here? Is that the idea? Very nice. One brown one, one green one, a largemouth and a smallmouth. Y'all have beautiful fish here at Lake Havasu. I wish we could fish that beautiful everywhere we went. We heard he's got a big old fat dog coming on up. Boat number 57. He's a Ranger boat guy. Ryan Tripp. Ryan Tripp.
Man, it was a tough day out there.
Two fish. Did I hear two fish? And it's 12:20. 12:20. Let's get the big one out. We'll talk more later. I got to see how big this big one is. Is it ginormous? Oh, boy, we got a new big fish of the tournament, folks. New big bass of the tournament. I don't even need to weigh it to tell you that. Let's put it on the scales and see how big it is. 6.5's our big fish coming in. This one is ginormous. It's going to go 864. 864. Let's get plenty of pictures of that. Mr. Ryan Tripp. He is a Ranger Boat Lucas Oil Dobbins Rod Pro. Ryan Tripp. Nicely done, Ryan. Ryan, I don't think you're fishing tomorrow, man. So I'm going to spoil it. How did you catch that giant one?
Man, I threw a swim bait. I tried to flip all morning.
How big of a swim bait?
You know, a 6-inch swim bait.
You want to say the brand name, or are you going to keep it vague?
Kitech.
A Kitech, a 6-inch Kitech.
Yeah, 5-inch Kitech.
5-inch Kitech. How heavy was the head?
3/8 ounce.
Awesome. Big line, light. I mean, probably bigger line.
12-pound test. I mean, I was throwing it out over the rocks and just hoping for a big bite, and lucked into one. So,
what part of the day did you catch that giant?
I caught that one about what time is it? About 2 hours ago. So
that's pretty cool.
I didn't have any fish before that, so it was pretty exciting.
Well, you just need a few more hours out on that lake, and then you'd have a big bag. Yeah. Dude, we appreciate you coming up here.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thanks, Wild West. Hey to my sisters, my wife, everybody, my mom out there watching. So thank you guys.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Ryan. Josh Selga coming up. Joshua Selga, boat number 57. He fishes with us as a co-angler. Yesterday he had 1289. Today he has 593. 593. Much better day yesterday.
Yeah, it was better. It was a little tough today, but still had fun.
We appreciate you coming out and fishing with us, Josh. Thank you. We've got a pro angler coming up out of Northern California. He's boat number 61. He is Jason Borofka. Ranger Boat, Lucas Oil, Dobbins Rods. He's got all the right sponsors, folks. He gets me excited every time. He had 1281 yesterday, 1405 today. A solid day backed up with an even more solid day. You're a little bit back. Do you think you're 12:36 behind the leader? Do you think you have enough to fish tomorrow, my friend?
No way. There's some bigger weights coming in. But yeah, I had man. It was a great time. Yesterday was.
You're currently in 8th, just to tell you.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. Hopefully, I doubt I'll get a check, but there's still a lot of guys that are ready to weigh in. Gosh, Craig, I really gotta say hi to my mom. It's her birthday today, and I want to say hi, Mom. And thanks for teaching me how to fish, because I made it all the way up here to hang out with this guy.
Oh wow! Hey, 8th place, this far to go. You're getting a check. 19 checks. You're getting a check. You better stick around. Thanks, man. I'm pretty sure you're getting a check. Chantil comes from the great state of Idaho. Yesterday she had 321. She's out of boat 61. Chantil Carte comes in today with, man, you are consistent, Chantil, 326. You make that long drive down. Tough bite, huh?
A little bit of a tough bite, but at least I was able to pick up 2 fish. That's twice as many as yesterday. Jason thankfully left me something in the water. But I had a great time. I just want to say a quick hello to Canyon Marine. Thank you for getting me out here. And Pink Fishing for sponsoring me. Together we're just going to reel in the cure.
Awesome. Thank you, Chantil. We'll see you at the next one, right?
Of course.
Clear Lake. We'll see Chantil. He is our angler, our TOC champion. He's from Northern California. He's with Ranger Boats. He's with Dobbins Rods. Mr. Brian Smith. He's a stud. We love him. He had 1341 yesterday. He backed it up with 1230 today. I know that's not what you wanted. How was it out there, man?
It was tough. Today I had to make a few adjustments, but yesterday I got to catch him away. I really like to catch him on a chatterbait, and
The new chatterbait rod from Dobbins, the 736 CB fiberglass, that's the way to go. If you guys haven't tried it, it's the deal. You know, it's light. It doesn't feel like fiberglass, but it acts like it, and that's what you need when fighting those chatterbait fish, especially with the way they're biting it right now. But I had a great time. You know, Wild West, it's a great show. I thank you guys a lot, and I'll do better one day at Havasu.
Well, you've done great in the desert. We love having you. Thank you, Bryant. We appreciate it, man. Jake Frevert coming up next. He's boat 64. He fishes with us as a co-angler. Yesterday he had 637. He's coming on up. He's going to weigh 488 today. 488. A little bit less today, huh, Jake?
Yeah.
Tougher bite?
Yeah.
Man, we appreciate you coming out and fishing with us. You want to hold one up for a picture or a couple? Hold them both up. What the heck, Jake? Team Greenfish is telling me how to work it, and she's got it going on. Nice fish for Jake Frevert. Nice fish, Jake. Man, we appreciate you coming out and fishing with us, Jake. Jake, how old are you? 14 years old. We got a future pro here, folks. 14 years old. Good job, buddy. We'll see you next time. Coming up next out of boat 39, he had 11:48 yesterday. Mr. Paul Hodges coming to the scales. 11:48 yesterday. He's backing it up with a big old bag of fish. 1774, dude. On the pro side, Paul Hodges, where's that put you? Oh, he's going to take it away from me, isn't he? Nope, no, it's not. That puts you into the top 5. I saw it before it went away. You sticking around, aren't you?
You know, I hope so. If not, I'm going to be here tomorrow to help the co's with my boat. So today
we love you. That's the kind of pro we like. Man, that's what an Evan Root General Tire Ranger Boat Pro does.
Hey, that's the kind of fisherman that fish the Wild West bass trails. I'm just happy to be here.
Whoa, you got it going on, dude. Show him off. Make it happen, Mr. Hodges. This guy's the best. Yeah, Paul, they took that screen away from me, but I think you were in 5th, if I remember correctly. Oh, it's not on there. All right. Still beautiful fish for Paul. I would kill somebody for a leaderboard right now. All right. Coming up next out of boat 39, Michael Lillibridge. And a big fish. He's telling me right up front. Big fish. Yesterday he had 561. Today he's got a great bag, 1711. And you're fishing as a co? That might be the biggest bag I've seen on the co side, my friend. That might be, I think that has to be the biggest bag I've seen on the coast side. Oh, and he's got a donkey. He's got a donkey. Right now, Big Fish is 550. No, put him in there. Let's weigh it up. He's looking for 550. He's got it. 599. New Big Fish. Awesome job, my friend. Awesome job. And you have moved up. I can't see it, but you're going to be fishing tomorrow.
Nice. Thank you very much. Had a great day today. I was fishing with Paul Hodges, and man, he just lit him up in the morning. What a great guy to fish with. I was totally blessed, and you know what? We got him really quick, and I just junk fished behind him, and he let me have a lot of stuff after he got his 5-fish limit. Just a wonderful guy, and I'm very appreciative. Thank you very much.
Well, we hope we see you tomorrow, my friend.
All right, thank you.
Best of luck. There he is, best friend right there. Boat number 56 coming up here, local pro angler, Michael Pua. Come on up, Michael. Yesterday, Mike had 1273. Today, he beat that, and he's got 1350. 2 solid days, man.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. I know I'm not going to be fishing tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll be cheering my best friend on. I want to say hi to my wife, my daughters, 3 girls, Ryan, Cameron, and Kendall. Thank my sponsors, Skeeter Boats, Last Chance Performance Marine, AFCO, the Johnny Rat, and Chevrolet Montebello. Great fishing. Just like everyone else, just some execution issues today. So try and get it. This is my first Wild West Bass tournament. I'll tell you guys, this is top notch. This is they put on a great program, great guys, and you'll be seeing more.
Let me get out a $20 bill for you. No, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks, Mike. Man, we appreciate it. We'll see you next time. All right. He's a consummate professional. He was 4th place coming into today. He catches them everywhere. We love him. He's Ranger Boats. He's Dobbins Rods. He is Randy Pearson. He had 1762 yesterday. He has 1455 today. Not as big as you wanted, I know. Super solid bag. Is that enough for you to fish tomorrow?
Gosh, I hope so. I mean, if I fish or if I don't fish, I'm so happy to get that. When you're excited over a 13-inch smallmouth for your 5th fish, it's a tough day.
You got a couple you want to hold up for the cameras there? Let's show them off, Randy. Randy catches them everywhere we go, folks. He is a great pro. Nice fish, Randy. Nice fish. He's Ranger Boats. He's Dobbins Rods. He's Lucas Oil. Randy, we saw you at noon. At noon, you had about 9.5 pounds for 3 fish. You were tripping. You caught some more fish after that.
Yeah, after that, I ended up catching 4 more keepers, but 3 of them were not even a pound, basically a little over a pound. I had a good day. I mean, it was tough, but I'm real happy with it. And before I get off here, I got to say hi to my wife, Jan, and Megan and Jacob, and my brother Russ, and all my buddies back. And then
how about the fan club right here? You got the fan club in the front.
Yeah, I was getting there. I got to thank my mom and dad for helping me, and then special thanks to Mel and C. Williams letting us stay, cooking us dinner. It's awesome.
Thank you, Randy. We appreciate you. I think we'll see you tomorrow. We'll at least see you for a check tonight. Vince Gennaro came in yesterday with 416. Vince Gennaro fished with Randy Pearson today. I think they had a good time. 2 good guys. £1.69, £1.69. Not the weight you wanted, Vince. Did you have fun at least?
Yes, I did. Randy's a great guy to fish with. And
we made you fish with that guy. I mean,
Gary. I'm going to let him know about it, too.
Randy was okay?
Yeah, he was great. He really was. He let me get a shot in there, and I basically let him fish his fish till he limited out today. I mean, he had the shot.
That's a pretty cool co-angler, isn't it, folks? I basically let him fish till he had his limit today. It's the kind of co-angler we pros like.
I know. Believe me, I know, because usually I fish on that side.
We appreciate all the help you give us and the stuff you do with us, man.
You're welcome. You guys are very welcome anytime.
Thank you. Thank you much. Bassmagian, John Bassmagian, boat number 48. He had $9.99 yesterday. He's got $8.47 today. Tough day, tough tournament. We appreciate you coming out, man. Thank you. Coming up next, state your name for the people back home.
Corey Schleiden.
Corey Schleiden. Boat number 37. We had a technical difficulty there. We have participation here. Corey's weighing in 1064 out of boat 37. Corey, you had 10-something both days. Very consistent, huh?
Yeah, consistently catching small ones. Just couldn't get some big bites this week. Had a lot of fun, lost some good fish, but want to thank Wild West Bass for coming out here. This is huge for us. And want to say hello to my family back at home, my wife and kids, Ashley, Brady, and Parker, and daughter's at a dance competition right now, so wish her the best of luck.
Wish you luck, daughter. Thank you, Corey. We'll see you at the next event. Robert Nicholson coming up next. Robert, you were sitting up near the top of our leaderboard. What place were you in coming into today? Third place coming into today on the coast side. He had 11.93. He comes in with 2 fish today for 3.96. That's going to be tough. I don't think that's going to keep you in our top 10, but you never know. Did you have fun out here with us?
Oh, yeah. I always have fun fishing.
You caught a big one yesterday.
Oh, yes, I did.
Yeah. Well, you might be taking home some big fish money still. Hope to be giving you a check soon. Okay. Thanks, buddy. Jimmy, do not call me Savolini. You are to call me Savoini. Jimmy Savoini, boat number 42. Jimmy had 10.57 yesterday. He came in today just a little less than that with 8.99. Tough tournament, huh, Jimmy?
Well, I guess I got to go to Clear Lake, California to catch any fish, so yeah. No.
That's the next stop on the Wild West Bass Trail, folks.
And I want to thank you guys for everything. I'm what you call compliant, a little bit of super clean.
Yeah, he's super clean. He's Dobbins Rods. He's Ranger Boats. Shame on me for not screaming that at you earlier.
My live wells are super clean. So anyway, thank you guys for all you do. I will be at Clear Lake. We'll go up there, catch some big ones. And
thanks, Jimmy. We appreciate it. Kenny Webb coming up next. Kenny Webb at about 47. Kenny had a good bag yesterday, 14.08, a solid bag. He's backing that up with 8.95. 8.95. Kenny, anybody you want to thank for the weekend?
Oh, yeah, Jesus Christ, all day long. Without him in my life.
Amen, brother.
So thank you. And you guys throw your heart and soul into these events, and I love fishing these. So I'll be more than likely be at the Delta in Clear Lake. So
we look forward to having you there. Thanks, Kenny. Much appreciated. Marty Hendrickson coming up next. Marty Hendrickson out of boat 47. Marty had 384 yesterday. Marty's coming to the scales. Angie's throwing his fish on. Those fish are going to weigh 212. 212 for Marty. Tough day. Sorry about that, man.
Oh, that's all right.
I had it all hyped up. I thought you were going to have 20 pounds.
Well, you know, I did too.
I had faith in you.
You know, I didn't feel too bad until I found out I got spanked by a 14-year-old.
Physically spanked you.
Yeah. No, I want to thank my wife because she's awesome, all the support. I'm actually coming back here next weekend for another tournament, so she's awesome to let me run around and do my thing. And
even with 14-year-olds spanking you. It's a different website, folks.
That might change now that you mention it. But no, thanks to Tim down at Ace Hardware. He really gives us a lot of support and tackle and stuff. He's awesome. And St. Croix, Venomlers, and Tough Line. I appreciate all the sponsorship. Thank you.
Thank you, Marty. Much appreciated. Thank you. Tom Lowry's coming up next. Boat number 33, Tom Lowry. Tom fishes with us as a pro angler yesterday. He had 9:08 today. He's bringing in 439. 439.
If I needed a lot more wind today. The wind would have helped, but
that wind was supposed to pick up at 11. It really didn't pick up till like 2.
Yeah, and I made a lot of mistakes. Look, you guys do a great job.
That's what we've been told.
This is my second Wild West Bass tournament. I'll be fishing it more. So it was just tough. I didn't put it together.
We appreciate you coming out, and we appreciate the kind words.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, man. Yeah. Much appreciated. Boat number 52 is coming up next. Jamie Clifton. Jamie Clifton had 6:28 yesterday. He fishes with us as a pro. He's got more than that today, says Team Greenfish. 11:03. 11:03. A much better day.
Much better day. I caught this my large fish this morning on a spinnerbait. Actually, all my bigger fish came on spinnerbaits, and I didn't have a lot of them, but I had the right ones. So.
Well, we know somewhere out on the open ocean, working for Greenpeace, floating around in the seas is Gary Dobbins, and he loves to throw spinnerbaits. So, Gary, that one was for you. He's throwing spinnerbaits. For those of you who didn't hear, Gary Dobbins retired. He's now working for Greenpeace, and he's out saving whales. We love you, Gary. Have fun out on the oceans. Nice fish, man. Very nice fish. We appreciate you. We'll see you at the next one. Yep. Greg Miser coming up next. He fishes with us as a pro. Yesterday he had a very solid 12.64. 12.64. Angie says it's good again. She's right. It is 13.25. 13.25, Greg. Solid tournament for you. 2-day total. I didn't see it. It was 25 and change. Is it going to be enough to have you in the top 10?
I don't think so. I wish it was. I made a mistake today, and my timing was a little bit off. I saving an area for this afternoon. I should have gone in there an hour earlier. I think I could have improved a couple pounds, but that's fishing.
How'd you catch those fish?
Mixing it up, swimming a jig and flipping.
Good time?
Yeah, it's always a good time at Havasu.
Cool. We look forward to fishing with you again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Coming up next at a boat 41, Logan Erott. I said it right, Logan Erott. He had 8:03 yesterday. He fishes with us as a pro. He got a much better today, Logan. 17:15. Very nice day, my friend. Very nice day. We probably got a couple big ones to show off. Let's do that. Let's show off those big ones. Logan, that's a nice 2-day total. That could have you fishing a little more with us. You never know. What do you think? No, you don't think so? Let's show them to the cameras. Nice fish, Logan. Nice fish. Well, if you don't think you're fishing tomorrow, you want to tell us how you caught them today?
I caught a limit on Senkos and cooled out with chatterbait. And then I got to thank Dobbin Rods. And then Al, he let me come stay at his house, so really appreciate that.
Well, we appreciate you and your Ranger boat and your Dobbins rods. Nicely done today, chatterbait and Senko fishing. Gary Yamamoto Senko fishing. Boat number 41. Yesterday was a tough day for Aaron Say. He's looking for a bigger bag today. He's absolutely got a bigger bag today. Nice job, Aaron. 13:21. Not going to have you fishing with us tomorrow, but it's a great day. Did you have fun out there?
Oh, yes. It was a marvelous day. I wanted to thank Logan. He put me right on fish, and I caught them all.
Go Ohio State. You want to show off a couple nice ones? Let's show off a couple nice fish. Nice fish. Nice fish. Aaron Say with a couple nice fish. Well done, Aaron. We appreciate you coming out and fishing with us. Well, they got to be on the coast side. You're not. You can weigh one if you want, but it's not going. We need 4-pounder. We need a 4-pounder on the coast side. Pick the biggest one. You only get to pick once. I'm gonna let you do it. I can't interfere. Pick the biggest one. We're looking for a 4-pounder for big fish, I believe, on the coast side. And that's not going to do it. 329. 329. Nice fish, though. Nice fish. Thank you for coming out. We'll see you next time. Coming up next, Chris Kinley at about 54. Chris Kinley, he's got the fan club. He had 1271 yesterday. He fishes with us as a pro. He's got 946 today. A little tougher day, huh?
That's not what I planned for this tournament. That weather kind of got me a little bit. I thought I had something going pretty well, but that wind kind of shifted everything and kind of put me in a scramble and pre-fish mode the whole tournament. So,
Shane, can you take these fish for us? Thanks, buddy. The wind turned up. Were you looking to sight fish then?
no, I actually was fishing transitional fish, kind of pre-spawn fish, and I don't know what they did.
They pushed back after the wind?
If I knew I'd have caught them.
Well, you caught some fish. You had a good time. We appreciate you fishing with us.
Yeah, I would, first and foremost, I'd like to thank Gary Dobbins. He's really kind of gone way out of his way.
Out on the Pacific Ocean with Greenpeace, saving the whales, I might add.
I really doubt Gary's with Greenpeace, but...
You got to watch the live show. We come up with a few stories for Gary. One of them was Greenpeace. Another one was Hillary Clinton campaign manager. And the third one was moved to San Francisco, and he's living in the Haight-Ashbury.
He's Obama's assistant.
There you go. That's the fourth one. It's a big mystery where Gary's at. We can't tell anybody.
But no, like I said, he's gone way above and beyond to put this all together. All the sponsors, everything. It's a grade A organization. It's a lot of fun. Appreciate you guys coming to Havasu. I would love to thank Jason Anderson with Anderson Toyota. I live here in Havasu. He helped me out with the tournament, got me here. If you guys, anybody in this area, you're looking for a car, we've got 5 different dealerships. We got a ton of used cars, anything you guys would possibly need. But Dobbins Rods, Owner Hooks, Ray Marine.
Costa.
Yeah, Costa. But my wife, Patty, she got off work early to rush down here to see everything. So appreciate it. Thanks for everybody coming out. And, again, wish I'd be fishing tomorrow, but I'll be out there in my boat helping you guys out.
The best kind of pro right here, folks. Chris Kinley going to volunteer his time, volunteer his boat tomorrow to help a co-angler so that co-angler can run his own boat. That is a champion. Thanks, buddy. We appreciate that a lot. Means a lot to us. Boat number 7, Carl Limbrick coming up. Carl fishes with us as a pro. Pro angler, yeah. But don't be yelling co at me when he's a pro. I got hearing issues. All right. Carl Limbrick had 944 yesterday. He's got 551 today. 551. Tougher day, Carl. We appreciate you fishing with us, man.
Thank you very much. I look forward to it.
Thank you. Coming up next, he had a tough day yesterday. Mark Rowenzon, pro angler Mark Rowenzon. Mark, yesterday was not your day. Today's a better day. Not a great day. 374, man. These fish have you a little confused, don't they?
Man, my bite fell apart from practice yesterday, so I completely just spun my wheels, couldn't get them to bite. Today, fished all new water, found some giant ones, took the big baits out, did some sight fishing, found probably 3 fish over 5, had one about 8 chasing the big bait, but just couldn't commit. If she would have committed, I know them Ichikawa hooks would have got her.
Well, he's a Ranger Boat Pro, and we love him. Thank you, Mark. We appreciate it. Coming up next, Dick Watson out of Boat 17. Dick Watson. Yesterday, Dick had 1228. He fishes with us as a pro angler. Today, he's got a little bit less. He's got 1055. Little tougher day, huh, Dick? Did you catch him out there? Catch a lot?
It was a grind. I had one fish at 1 o'clock and had to change my whole game plan, and then finally.
How many were in that bag? I didn't even see.
There's 5.
So you one fish at 1 o'clock and you came in with a limit. That's pretty good.
Yeah, and called 2 fish, but they were small. But it was a lot of fun. One quick thanks to my daughter. She turned 21, and she said, "Go fishing, Dad." So I missed the birthday party.
What a great daughter. Thank you, daughter. We appreciate that. We appreciate you, Dick.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, man. He's coming up next. He's a pro angler. He won 2 events last year. 1 or 2? How many did you win last year? With us. How many did you win with us? He won 1, and he got 2nd in another one. He's an Arizona pro. He's the host of his own TV show. He's out of Boat 21. He's Mr. Johnny Johnson. Whoa, you caught him today, Johnny. 1669. 1669. Can I read that you only had 230 yesterday? Only
That's not even fair, man. I told you I was going to pick up the pieces today. I had to save my dignity.
I'm glad you said dignity. You scared me a little bit there. Good job. Nicely done, Johnny. You had a great day today. Show them off. Show off the big ones. There you go. Nice fish. Johnny, I saw you fishing today. I saw where you were. You want to weigh that big one? Let's weigh it up. Let's see what it weighs. And you got the bag? There you go. Let's weigh it up. The big fish is 550, 5.50. And I believe that is enough to potentially have you taken home big fish money, Johnny. How do you feel? Yeah, let Ange take those. How do you feel about potentially taking home some big fish money?
Well, I hope I get something because I know I didn't make the top 10. I'll tell you,
You had a great day today, though.
I had a great day.
You always have a great attitude. We love having you out here.
Well, I mean, it's fishing. That's why they call it fishing and not catching. There's going to be days you don't get them. The main thing is that I went out and got them today. So I like to try to better myself each day. I did a little bit better today. So, hey, I want to say hi to my mom and dad and my wife at home, and happy birthday, Dad. Wish I could have done better, but by golly, I'll tell you what, I was just glad to get a limit today.
Where are we going to see you next, Johnny? With us.
With me.
You going to make it to the Delta or Clear Lake?
I'll try. I'm going to see what the schedule looks like, but I'll definitely be hitting a lot more. I love Wild West, and if you're not fishing them, man, I'll tell you, any of you anglers out there, Arizona anglers especially, we need you out there. We need you to come out here and support Wild West. They're doing a great job. I'm loving it, obviously.
A first and a second, and a day like that. I mean, you're fishing outstanding.
Yeah, I've had a great season last year, trying to pick up the pieces this year, but I love fishing, and I'll tell you what, I want to thank all my sponsors. Thank all your guys' sponsors. They're doing a great job. I even bought into the Lucas, baby.
All right. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you so much. We appreciate you, buddy. Andrew Napoleon comes in. Andrew had a great day yesterday. He had 1390 out of boat 22. 1390 yesterday. Not as good of a day today. 783, Andrew. I know that has you a little bit bummed. A&M Graphics, man. We appreciate you guys so much. He not only fishes as a pro with us, he's with A&M Graphics. They're a sponsor of ours. Talk to me, man. Talk to me about A&M Graphics.
A&M Graphics, we do boat wraps, vehicle wraps, all kind of, advertising for everybody. So if you need anything, come to the shop and come take a look at us. Hard to say I had a bad day today. I'm surrounded by beautiful people. Look at the...
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
It's been great. Thank you for everything. Thank my wife, my beautiful children. Thank you guys for everything, and thank the crowd. This is awesome to have these people out here. I love it.
Thank you, Andrew. We appreciate it so much. Best of luck to you. Coming on up next, Pete Marino, pro angler Pete Marino. Pete had a tougher day yesterday. It wasn't exactly what he wanted. Solid day today. 1262, Pete, on top of the 4.5 pounds from yesterday. Much better day today. How'd you do it?
Oh, I caught him throwing a Senko. I caught him bed fishing. Caught him on the Alabama rig as well. Real quick, I want to thank my sponsors. I want to thank Bass Pro Shops, Nitro Boats, Dobbins Rods, Costa Sunglasses, GG Baits, and my wife, and my son Ryder, and my daughter Skylar. I don't know where Gary's at, but I want to thank Dobbins Rods as well. Hopefully Gary's washing my boat, but I don't know where he's at.
He's on the Pacific Ocean with Greenpeace.
I've said it a couple times. If you're not using Dobbins rods, then chances are you're getting beat by guys that are. So go check them out.
Thank you, Pete. We appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Coming up next, he was in our top 3 coming into today. He hails from the great state of Oregon. He is a Ranger Boat Dobbins Rod Pro. His name is Jigs Ben. Jigs had 1862 yesterday. Today, he doesn't quite have that. He's got 352. We'll be quiet about it, 352, Jigs. We looked for you out there, man. We couldn't find you, but we heard it was a tough day.
It was. I worked a lot harder for those 2 little fish than I did that 18 pounds, trust me. But
what happened to your bite? Any idea?
The wind, mainly. I was catching them early in the wind, and it was flat calm this morning, and I still tried it, but then I ran around and got 2.
You guys that roll down from the great Northwest in Oregon, we really appreciate it, Jigs. Thank you so much. We're going to see you at the next one, right? Oh, yeah. See you at Clear Lake? He drives everywhere. Robert Zumwalt coming up next. Robert Zumwalt at about 34. Boat 34, Robert Zumwalt. He fishes with us as a co-angler. He had a tough day yesterday. We won't even talk about yesterday, will we? You had a better day today. You had 365. 365. Robert, we appreciate you fishing with us, man. Thank you much. Coming up next, to the scales. Beautiful Lake Havasu fish. We're getting through this weigh-in, folks. We're almost done. We've got maybe a third, 40%, a third roughly of the field to go. Boat 18. He is a pro angler. Paul Tassi coming up. Paul Tassi, boat number 18. Yesterday, Paul had a very solid 1426. He's backing it up with another solid bag for 1308. Paul, that might have you fishing tomorrow. What do you think?
Oh, that'd be great. I'm kind of surprised the weights are this low. But the fish have definitely moved off. They're not shallow like they have been lately, so I can see why a lot of guys are struggling.
I saw it. That puts you in 9th place with that many guys left. It's going to be tough to be the top 10.
Yeah, it is. But you know what? Wild West did a great job out here. Anybody that's on the fence thinking about fishing one of these things, they definitely need to get out here and fish it. I got to say a quick shout out to my buddy Kyle Glacken. He's watching
the live webcam, and he's the owner of Density Tackle. He sent me some panic minnows and drop swims. They work great out here, and my dad might be watching in Montana as well. So hi, Dad.
Did you drive all the way down from Montana?
Yeah. Oh no, I live here, but I grew up in Montana.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming out and fishing with us. Coming up next, he is an angler fishing with us on the co-angler side of the boat. He's out of boat 18, Wes Carey, as Angie slams the fish in there. Get them all weighed up, Angie. 8 pounds even, 8 pounds easier after 264 yesterday. Tough tournament, Wes. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, just for you here and the millions watching, I'm going to kick it to pro angler extraordinaire, Arizona pro for 17 years, Shane Moline. Take it away, Shane.
Thank you, Craig. Shane Moline, Wild West Bass Trail. I'm here with Andrew Napoleon. Andrew, how was your week?
I've had a fantastic week. I wish that my fishing would have been a little bit better, but all in all, I'm surrounded by great people, wonderful tournament, the weather's great today. Everything's been fantastic. I can't complain about fishing at all.
Wonderful. Andrew, I know you're a big supporter of Wild West Bass. Can you tell us a little bit about your company?
You know, we do large format printing, anything that has to do with large full wraps on vehicles, boats, banners, anything that's large format printing. We also have a division that does embroidery if you need hats done, shirts done. My wife runs that division, so it's been really good. You know, Wild West has been fantastic. As a sponsor, I see both sides. There's a lot of camaraderie going on. I get to meet a lot of people. If you're someone looking to expose your company, Wild West is a great way to go. It's been a blessing for me, a blessing for my family, and I'm thankful for everybody for everything that we get to do.
Andrew, you're a great pro, and your company, A&M Graphics, sure measures up well with Wild West Bass. We really thank you and appreciate you for being out here.
What a great time. Thank you guys so much. Love you, honey.
Thank you so much, Shane. We appreciate that, and we appreciate you, Andrew. You guys are great. Thank you to A&M Graphics and Andrew. Let's continue this weigh-in, folks. I'm thinking we got 30% of the field left, roughly 30% of the field. We're almost through it. Today, we hand out some checks. We hand out big fish money today, but we hold all of our top 10 back for tomorrow. And we are coming up with Daniel Elias. Daniel Elias fishes with us as a pro angler. He had a very good day one with $14.95. $14.95 out of boat 60. Daniel Elias, he is right now 24 pounds behind our leader. 24 pounds behind our leader. He's got a good bag. He's got a good bag. He's backing up $14.95 with $14.73. Incredibly consistent, Daniel.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because I've caught him a different way every day I've been here. So my 2 practice days, the bite was totally different. It changed on the first tournament day yesterday, and I fished a totally different way again today. So I did lose a 5-pounder with about 15 minutes left right at the boat trying to net it myself. So I'm gonna go over there and try not to mess my drawers, waiting to see if that keeps me from fishing tomorrow.
Well, we appreciate you fishing with us, adjusting with the weather, and doing a great job. Best of luck to you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. He's sitting in 6th place, we just heard. 6th place right now. Coming up next out of boat 86, Bubba Redding. Bubba Redding fishing with us as a pro yesterday. He only had 3 pounds. He's looking for better today. It wasn't better, Bubba. It was not better. 165. 165. We appreciate you fishing with us, Bubba.
No problem. I appreciate you, Wild West, having me.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Coming up next, he had big fish coming into today. He does not still have big fish. He had a great day yesterday. Mr. Jim Hawks. Jim Hawks out of boat 96. He's got 179 today. 179 today. But I think you're going to be taking home big fish money.
No, it was a different. I didn't have big fish.
Oh,
yeah.
You didn't have it yesterday?
Different tournament. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it wasn't me. I had him on today, but
not yesterday.
He didn't want to go for a boat ride.
All right. Thanks, Jim. We appreciate it. Daniel Picate coming up next. Daniel Picate. Yesterday, Daniel had 347. Oh. Today, he moved a little up. 455. 455. Daniel, we appreciate you fishing with us.
I'd just like to thank everybody coming out, hanging out with us. It was really brutal.
Yeah, it was tough. I mean, we a little bit we shared. 25% of our field caught 2 or less fish yesterday. Only 56% of our field had a limit yesterday.
Yeah, this lake really has me. I haven't figured out anything on here yet. Every time I come here, I kind of struggle, but we're going to get it one of these days.
Thank you, Daniel. We appreciate you. Coming up next, if you watched the pregame show, you know this was my pick to be leading this event after today. He had 1590 yesterday. He's a local pro. He's a Ranger boat guy. He caught him again today, folks. 1761 for Mr. Justin Kerr. Justin Kerr with 1761. He is way up our leaderboard. He is in second place now. Darn it, I wasn't right. I had you leading it, Justin. I had you leading it, man.
Yeah, there's too many good fishermen. There's a lot of good fishermen. Mark Williams, he's leading the tournament. He's going to be really tough to beat. He catches them every week. So.
You want to show off a couple big ones? Or there. One nice one. Nice fish, man. Very nice fish. He's a Ranger Boat Pro. He seems like he's always in our top 10, particularly down here in Arizona. We're certainly going to be seeing you tomorrow, man. They changed the leaderboard on me, but you're in second place this far. I don't know, 25, 30% left. Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, you know, Ranger Boats, of course. Yeah, it's awesome fishing at a Ranger. They can fish in big water, and it actually doesn't draft a lot of water. We can fish the river here a lot, and it still gets shallow. And I got a 21-footer, so it's pretty amazing. So let's see how it goes tomorrow, and have a good day.
I think we'll be seeing you tomorrow, Justin. Best of luck. Thank you. Co-angler fishing with us, Ron Ratliff out of boat 28. Ron Ratliff had 531 yesterday. He's looking for a better day today. It looks like it was another fairly tough day, Ron. We're going to have 465.
It's all good. I had a great day fishing with Justin. Want to thank God. Want to thank my beautiful wife and Wild West Bass for coming to our home lake.
We appreciate you supporting Lucas Marine and Gary Yamamoto Baits and Costa Sunglasses and all these things.
This my new jersey because
we like it.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Thanks, Ron. We're going to see you at the Clear Lake, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you go to all of them. I see Ron everywhere. Patrick Whiteacre coming up next. Patrick fishes with us as a pro. Yesterday he had a very good 1498. He's backing it up with another great day, dude. 1508. You going to just ready to call it that you will be fishing tomorrow?
I hope so. First things first, though, I'd love to thank Aspen Technologies. I wouldn't be here without them. Go to Aspen Tech AZ. Anything technology related, national service provider. They're great. They afford me to go anywhere I want. I love them.
2 solid days, Patrick. I think we're going to probably see you tomorrow. Ranger Boat Pro, we appreciate you fishing with us. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
Thank you. Coming up next at a boat 32, Clifford Kinney. Clifford had a rougher day yesterday, about 5 pounds of fish. He's coming in today. He fishes with us as a co-angler. He did a little better today. 548. Clifford, you upgraded. Nice. We appreciate you, man. We'll see you next time. Okay, moving right through this weigh-in. Coming up next, Joseph Durling. Oh, man, Joseph, you had a great day yesterday. 17-13 yesterday out of boat 12. Justin Durling. Joseph Durling. He's coming in with 10-18 today. 10-18. That's not what you wanted, is it, Joseph?
No, I had one come off right at the net today that I'd really like back. Had 6 or 7 bites that didn't stick either. It was tough.
Tough day, man. You had a great day one. We appreciate you. Maybe you'll be taking home a check.
I sure hope so.
But we'll be pulling for you. Coming up next, Travis Jewell. Yesterday, Travis had 954. He fishes with us as a co-angler. He's coming in with 235 today, 235. Not the day you wanted, huh, Travis?
No, I got one fish. I wouldn't have even had any if I didn't have these Costas, you know. I was able to see them and get them, so next time I'll do it better.
Thank you, Costa Del Mar, and thank you, buddy.
Molly, Macy, Jackie, I love you so much. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.
He'll be home soon. Coming up next, fishing with us as a co-angler, Rachel Uribe out of boat 2. Rachel Uribe as a co-angler. Much better today. Yesterday was only 2 pounds. Today, 504, a little bit better.
Nice. For 2 fish, I had a lot of fun. It was tough out there. Just caught one on drop shot, another one on a spider jig, but trying to put things together, and it was tough.
And shame on me for not pointing out, she is a Daiwa Ranger Boat Costa Sunglasses Pro. We love that.
And I'd like to thank Bridgeford for the opportunity to come out here and fish the Wild West. My parents and my girlfriend for coming out and supporting me, and all my family watching on the live feed.
Thank you, Rachel. We appreciate you fishing with us, and we hope to see you at the next one. Thank you. Coming up next, boat number 29. No, that's not you. I know that's not you. They're lying to me. What's your name, sir?
Jess Torrey.
Jess Torrey is coming up next. We had a computer freeze. That happens. Dang technology in the 21st century. It's rough. Jess Torrey, boat 30. He had 1072 yesterday. He's got 384 today. Tough day. We appreciate you fishing with us, though.
Thank you very much. I'd like to thank my wife and kids for letting me come out and play, and thank Wild West Bass for putting on these good tournaments.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll see you at the next one. All right, coming up next, Hobby Nelson. Hobby had a rough day yesterday out of boat 58. You're going to have a better day today, aren't you, Hobby? I saw you this morning.
You did. I got one fish. I guess they'd call that a better day.
Hey, 206 is better than 006.
Yeah, this lake, I just couldn't figure it out this weekend. But I had a blast. Wild West is awesome, guys. You guys got to come out and fish it. I want to thank my family for coming out and support me. We'll see you guys at Clear Lake.
Where do you come from, Hobby?
Phoenix.
Oh, right here locally.
But we'll be at Clear Lake, so.
Dude, we love to hear that. Appreciate it. We'll see you at Clear Lake. Coming on up. Coming on up. Coming on up. Gary is saving the whales for Greenpeace. That's what he's doing. Sean Torgrud, a pro angler out of boat 6. He had a rough first day and kind of a rough second day. 5:33 today, 5:33, Sean. At least you didn't rip anything off your boat like at our championship.
Right. Thank goodness. Or at the last tournament at Mojave, lost the trolling motor. But thank you to my wife, Amy, and Calspas for supporting me. And also, if you guys ever have a boat that breaks down, Fallon Marine here in Havasu saved me. Second day of practice, I blew a compressor, and within 2 hours, they had me back on the water. So Fallon Marine locally.
And I would just like to clarify, he does not run an Evan Root outboard. Thank you much, sir. Thank you, buddy. We appreciate it. Terrence Raff coming up next. Terrence Raff out of boat 14. Yesterday, Terrence had a very good pro bag of 14.06. 14.06. He has another good bag. All right, Terrence. They don't want to be weighed, man. Don't label them. Don't label them. Oh, they are feisty. Hold on. Let's get the... No, you stop it. You stop it. Stop it. 1476. 1476. That's a very solid 2-day total. Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, different day today. You know, this lake it's amazing. You know, even though we say it's tough all the time, there's a lot of good fish out there. And fish different today, you know, and still put it together, so I'm happy.
Awesome, Terrence. Thank you for coming out and fishing with us. We appreciate it.
I just want to take a minute to say hi to my wife-to-be, Michelle, and my son, Benjamin, at home. Guys, I'll be home soon. Love you.
Terrence Raff, they just updated my screen, and I'm going to give you some bad news, brother. You're probably taking home a check, but you're in 11th right now, so you ain't fishing tomorrow.
I knew I had the one small largemouth in there, and I said I need to replace that with a 3-pounder, or I'm not going to make it.
You were right, but I think you might be taking home a check, so we'll see you in a bit. Thank you. He's a local pro angler. He was in second place coming into today. He catches them everywhere. He catches them with every circuit. He fishes at every level. Boat number 20's Roy Hawk. Roy Hawk from right here in Lake Havasu City. Not a Roy Hawk bag at 1031. 1031. On top of yesterday's 19 pounds. We're going to round it. I think you're probably going to be okay, Roy. You're in 9th place. I just saw them update. So you got to sit here and wish a little bit.
Yeah, I gotta pray on that one. That's I didn't think I had that much. I was figured 8 pounds or something, man. I really struggled today.
Did you end up with? I'm sorry. Was there 5 in there?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I had a limit. That's all I caught was 5. I mean, I had some technical problems, and kind of overcame them a little bit. I had some help from Shane Moline. But then that deal didn't work in the end, and right after I caught, he helped me fix my graph is what he did, and right after that I ended up catching my limit, and then after that the graph went back out. So, but had a blessed trip, and I want to thank my family and friends for coming out. Thank Anderson Toyota, and thank Wild West Bass, man. We so appreciate this circuit. It means a ton to the West, and all these fishermen gives us something to do and make a little bit of money, and live another day.
We going to see you up at Clear Lake or the Delta?
Yeah, I'll be to Clear Lake. I got to miss the Delta, but I'll be to Clear Lake.
You fishing BASS as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
Is that the conflict for Clear Lake?
It is, yeah. We'll be at the Sabine River for that one.
Awesome. Well, you are a stud fisherman, and we appreciate having you. Thank you much, Roy. Coming up next, Patrick Moore. Patrick fishing with us on the co-angler side. Patrick had a rough first day. He had a better second day. And a rough second day. Well, it's better than yesterday. 2:30. Patrick, thank you for fishing with us, man. We appreciate it. Lake Havasu, it is beautiful. Your fish are big. Thank you so much for hosting us. We're going to bring our 20 top anglers out tomorrow, and we'll be here. Top 10 pros, top 10 co's. Almost done with this weigh-in. Next up at about 38, we've got Anthony Salazar. Anthony had 10 pounds even yesterday. He fishes with us as a pro. Did you better your 10-pound bag? You did. You have a better bag than yesterday. Nice bag. $13.99, Anthony, $13.99. Fishing out of the Nevada Bass Federation.
Yeah. Last night my wife told me I suck when I pre-fish. She said just go and have fun, and that's what I did. I only had 4 fish, so that's not bad for 4 fish.
No, that's not bad. 5th fish, and you would have been sitting pretty.
I know. Oh, well, it happens. It was fun.
We appreciate you fishing with us. We'll see you at the next one. Thank you. Jason Cordiali, our Northern California Angler of the Year yesterday. He was 10th place coming into today with 15:27. He's a Ranger Boat, Dobbins Rod, Lucas Oil Pro. Another great day for Jason, 14:54. Jason, 14:54. If they update my screen and the next guy's a pro, I can tell you where you sit. If not, I can't. Yes, I can. You are now sitting in 8th place with that many guys left. You going to make it?
Oh, man, I hope. I found a bank later in the day, and I'm really curious to see what's on it. Because I started seeing quite a few bed fish.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
And it's not going to blow tomorrow.
That'll definitely help me out a lot.
Jason, you've been a great angler with us for our first 2 seasons. Last year was phenomenal. I mean, you ran away with our points race in Northern California. We appreciate you fishing with us, man. We think of the world of you. We appreciate you and your sponsors. Are we going to see you at the next 2 events?
Absolutely. I love Wild West. I mean, it's the only circuit out here that pretty much that I fish. So, yeah, I'll be there for sure.
Well, hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. If not, we'll give you a check later today.
All right,
thank you, Jason. Coming up next, Russ Barger, fishing with us as a pro. He's at a boat 23. He had 12:39 yesterday, a great bag yesterday. Oh, boy, Russ, you bested that today, 17:27. How'd you catch him today, Russ?
Got them all day, Senkos and tubes.
Senkos and tubes. Did you cull many times?
Oh, I called probably half a dozen.
Good day for you. Good day for you. Russ, what's your 2-day total here? I don't see it. Did they update that screen on me? Russ Barger, I see you. Russ Barger, you are sitting in 10th place. It's squirm time, Russ. Thank you for coming and fishing with us. There we go. Now this guy's here. Brian Nunn, boat number 29, Brian Nunn. He fishes with us as a pro angler. He had 6:46 yesterday. And today, he's got 4:33. 4:33. Tough tournament, huh, Brian?
Yeah, you know what? This is a great fishery, great system. I just wasn't able to figure it out, but I'll be back.
We appreciate you fishing with us, Brian. We'll see you at the next one. Thank you. Coming up next, boat number 27. He's a pro angler, Ralph Enciso. How you doing, Ralph?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm well. Yesterday you had 10:56. Today you did better, 12:56. You have the 56s in your blood.
Bettered it by 2 pounds.
You did better it by 2 pounds. Solid tournament, man. We appreciate you fishing with us.
Hey, thank you. Real quick, I'd like to say hi to my wife, Denise. She's back home in California. I'll see you in the morning.
He'll see you soon, Denise. Thanks, Ralph. Garrett Howard is coming up next. He fishes with us as a pro. He had 11:78 yesterday. He's out of boat 9. Garrett, today, not quite that much. You had, they keep shrinking. 6.99, 6.99. Tough tournament. Tackle Warehouse, Sims, Mercury. Thank you for fishing with us, man.
Thanks for coming out. You know, it's a great circuit. If anybody's on the fence about Wild West, you guys need to come out. It's a great deal. So I'll see you guys at Clear Lake and hopefully the Delta also.
We'll see you then. We appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Julius Mazie coming up next. Julius Mazie had 12:12 yesterday. He fishes with us as a pro. He was in boat 24. You have 5 in there, Julius? He only has 3 today. Tough day for Julius. Those 3 weigh 988. 988. Tough day, huh, Julius?
Yeah, it's brutal out there. Got the right ones, but not 5.
Thank you for coming out and fishing with us, Julius. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Brandon Smith is coming up next. He had 7:07 yesterday. He's out of boat 24. He fishes with us as a co-angler. Thank you much. Thank you much for that. Brandon, 8:24 today. 8:24 today on top of yesterday's 7:07. Tough tournament. Sure. Sure. If you want to weigh a big one, let me get the bag. Here you go, Ange. We're going to weigh up a big fish here. It's got to be over 4 pounds, I believe, on the co side to qualify. But that's a beautiful smallie. And we're going to weigh it up. 353. That's not going to do it for a big fish, but that is a pretty fish. Show it to our cameras. Pretty fish. Absolutely. Rick Correa coming up next. Rick Correa fishing with us as a
pro
angler. Thank you, Rick. He had 9:56 yesterday. He's got 11:19 today. A better day for you, Rick.
Yeah, both days I lost number 5, and I really struggled up here this time, but it's a great fishery, and I want to thank Wild West for coming out, and I will definitely be at Clear Lake.
Awesome. Thanks, Rick. We appreciate you. Leif Moore, he won our last event. Lake Mojave champion coming up here, Leif Moore. Leif had a solid 1460 yesterday. He's a pro angler. He's out of boat 4. He had a little tougher day today. 1064, Leif, 1064. Probably not going to defend that title, but you were a great champion on Lake Mojave. What happened out there today?
Just struggled, just one bite here, one bite there, and couldn't get that 5th bite. So, that's how it goes, fishing. But can't wait till Clear Lake. Looking forward to that one. I want to say hi to my family at home. They're watching. And then I want to thank my wife, iRod Fishing, and the Wild West Bass Trail. Looking forward to Clear Lake. So.
Thank you, Leif. We'll see you there. We appreciate you. Coming up next, we have an outstanding professional angler. He seems to always be near the top of our leaderboard. Rapala Pro, Ranger Boat Pro. Yesterday, Mr. Troy Linder had 1430. Today, he did a little bit better. He's got 1478 out of boat 44. Troy Linder, you were in 17th place. They're going to take it away from me. No, where'd they put you, Troy Linder? Yep, that puts you in 13th place, Troy. So you are taking home a check today, but we're not going to see you tomorrow, man. Show up a couple good fish. Show off a couple good ones. Only the top 10 fish tomorrow, folks, and Troy's in 13th place now with a few to weigh left. Nice fish, Troy. Beautiful smallmouth. Beautiful smallmouth. You had 2 solid bags. Let's let Ange take those. Ange, take these for me. Thank you. 2 solid bags, just not quite enough.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of on. I wasn't on the big largemouth, but I want to thank Wild West for coming out here, giving us the opportunity to catch, the fish and be able to compete for the paybacks you guys have. It's absolutely awesome. All the contingencies, everything. I want to thank Rapala VMC Hooks. Say hi to my mom. I think she's watching as well. And good luck to the top 10 anglers fishing tomorrow. Hopefully they can show what this great fishery has to offer with some big bags. And again, thank you, Wild West.
Thank you, Troy. We appreciate you. Are we going to see you up at Clear Lake?
No, I got to go back to Minnesota and work. I'll miss the next 2. I'll be at Meade.
You'll be at Meade. You won't be at the Delta either? No. Oh, Troy. You've already got 3 under your belt? Yeah. You're going to qualify. We'll see you at Meade. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you. All right. Is that mine?
Yep, much appreciated. Trent Stewart's up next. Trent Stewart fishes with us as a pro angler. He had 865 yesterday. He's coming in with 310 today. Tough day, huh, Trent?
Tough day, yes. But I want to thank Wild West and Dobbins Rods. And I thank you guys for coming out. I had a good time.
Thank you, Trent. We appreciate you. Hope to see you at the next one. I'll be there. He's a Northern California pro angler. He took 2nd place on the last Pro-Am on this lake. He is a wine professor, is what I like to call him. He lives on Lake Berryessa. He dominates there. He had 1237 yesterday, only 549 today. I know that's no, that's an L. It means not winner. No, 549 today. He's a Dobbins Rods Ranger Boat Pro. Thank you so much for fishing with us, Mike. Tough tournament, huh?
Well, yeah. If I could have kept my fish hooked, it would have been a lot better. But that's just the way it goes sometimes. So I want to thank God, my wife, Dobbins Rods, Lawrence, Ranger Boats, Costa Glasses. Thanks for a great tournament. Wild West. Go Wild West.
And we'll see you at Clear Lake.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you. Michael Bangin coming up next. Michael Bangin, boat number 8. He had a rough first day. He had a better second day. You got 5 in there, don't you, Michael? I do. Well, you do. We watched you fish. That's a very good co-angler bag. 1307 today. Nicely done, Michael. Very nicely done. Thank you, grab those fish for me. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. We'll see you at the next one.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Looking forward to it. Coming up next. Tanner Austin out of Boat 16. Tanner Austin. Tanner had 809 yesterday. He fishes with us as a co-angler. Is that right, Tanner? Yes, sir. Today you got 707. 707. Tough day?
Real tough day. Caught one big one and two smaller ones. So
Awesome. We thank you for fishing with us. Thank you. Much appreciated. We'll see you at the next one. We're down to our last two anglers, folks. Our last two anglers. Coming up, Sonny Hawk coming up next. Pro angler, local boy. He had 1175 yesterday. He's out of Boat 5. He's got 419 today for you, Sonny. Tough day, huh?
Yeah, tough tournament, really. I kept breaking stuff on my boat and borrowed boat and then broke that one. And, you know, stuff was just pretty much falling apart all around me. I never really located them. I thought I did and showed up there today. Didn't break anything on my boat today, so that's a plus, you know. Got in safe. Everything was good. Had a fun time. Just couldn't catch them.
When you have bad luck like that, we know you're going to have good luck at the next one, Sonny. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys very much. If you're not fishing Wild West and you're sitting at home on your computer, you need to be here fishing these tournaments.
Thanks, Sonny. We'll see you at the next one. Our last angler of the day, he was in our top 10 coming into today. David Valdivia had 1555 yesterday. We know it was a tougher bite for you today, David, because we saw you on the water. You're only coming in with 565 today. Much tougher day, too. Did you have a fun weekend at least?
I had a fun weekend. I want to thank Wild West Bass for having tournaments out here. I appreciate that. Guys, everybody needs to come out and fish these things, man. We need to fill them up. I had a good time. Just tough day today, that's all.
You're our last angler to weigh in, so I'm going to ask you. You had a great bag yesterday. How'd you catch those fish yesterday?
Yesterday I caught them on a chatterbait and on a crankbait.
And how about today?
Today I just caught those 3 on a Senko.
Tougher bite, lack of wind?
Yeah, the lack of wind really hurt me. It helped a lot of the guys that were fishing outside slow, I think.
David, we appreciate you fishing with us, man. Thank you. We'll see you at the next one.
All right, cool, thanks.
Much appreciated. Folks, we have only concluded the weigh-in portion of our event tonight. The weigh-in portion is done. We're going to go backstage. We're going to work with our crack team of accountants. We've got people back there with big, thick Coke bottle glasses and slick-backed hair and real fancy computers. They're going to tabulate the top 10 pros. They're going to tabulate the top 10 co's. We're going to come back. We're going to announce those top 10s. And then we're going to give away a bunch of money. We got to give away money for those people that weren't in the top 10, and we're going to give away some big fish dollars. So we will be right back.
Launching a Ranger aluminum boat that's cut full of holes may sound a little crazy, but with so much closed-cell foam inside, it's easy to see the added safety and stability. It's a huge confidence booster, especially with so much quality inside, along with ever-new D-Tech's unrivaled performance and 300 hours with no dealer scheduled maintenance. Ranger aluminum is built to excel and priced to be yours.
Power your Ranger with Evinrude E-Tech.
You know, I've never really had an office job.
Ooh, morning, Skate.
Morning, Edwin. Go to teamgtfishing.com to see more.
You bought her many years ago, and she's been there for you every day since. It's because you've taken care of her, pampered her. Only the best will do. That's why you choose Lucas Oil Marine products to protect her. Every day she starts, gets you there, and gets you back, even after all these years. Lucas Oil Marine products. Because it's no fun to walk back to shore from the middle of the lake.
Structure Scan 3D is the future of fishing. We can show you how to find fish faster and catch fish in a way you've never experienced. Let's get them.
You know, I've never really had an office job. Ooh, morning, Skate. Morning, Edwin. Go to teamgtfishing.com to see more.
Is there a place where the underwater images are the clearest you've ever seen? We're seeing every fish, we're seeing every detail of structure, and where every bottom contour was visible, where whatever you wanted to see below the surface was real. Do you want to go? Structure Scan 3D is the future of fishing. We can show you how to find fish faster and catch fish in a way you've never experienced. Let's get them.
All these years, Lucas Oil Marine Products, because it's no fun to walk.
Launching a Ranger aluminum boat that's cut full of holes may sound a little crazy, but with so much closed sail foam inside, it's easy to see the added safety and stability. It's a huge confidence booster, especially with so much quality inside, along with ever-new D-Tech's unrivaled performance and 300 hours with no dealer scheduled maintenance. Ranger aluminum is built to excel and priced to be yours.
Power your Ranger with Evinrude E-Tech.
You know, I've never really had an office job. Ooh, morning, Skate. Morning, Edwin. Go to teamgtfishing.com to see more.
You bought her many years ago, and she's been there for you every day since. It's because you've taken care of her, pampered her. Only the best will do. That's why you choose Lucas Oil Marine Products to protect her. Every day she starts, gets you there, and gets you back, even after all these years. Lucas Oil Marine Products, because it's no fun to walk back to shore from the middle of the lake.
Launching a Ranger aluminum boat that's cut full of holes may sound a little crazy, but with so much closed sail foam inside, it's easy to see the added safety and stability. It's a huge confidence booster, especially with so much quality inside, along with ever-new D-Tech's unrivaled performance and 300 hours with no dealer scheduled maintenance. Ranger aluminum is built to excel and priced to be yours.
Power your Ranger with Evinrude E-Tech.
Structure Scan 3D is the future of fishing. We can show you how to find fish faster and catch fish in a way you've never experienced. Let's get them.
You bought her many years ago, and she's been there for you every day since. It's because you've taken care of her, pampered her. Only the best will do. That's why you choose Lucas Oil Marine Products to protect her. Every day she starts, gets you there, and gets you back, even after all these years. Lucas Oil Marine Products, because it's no fun to walk back to shore from the middle of the lake.
You know, I've never really had an office job. Ooh, morning, Skate. Morning, Edwin. Go to teamgtfishing.com to see more. You know, I've never really had an office job. Ooh, morning, Skate.
Morning, Edwin.
Go to teamgtfishing.com to see more.
Is there a place where the underwater images are the clearest you've ever seen? We're seeing every fish, we're seeing every detail of structure, and where every bottom contour was visible, where whatever you wanted to see below the surface was real. Do you want to go? Structure Scan 3D is the future of fishing. We can show you how to find fish faster and catch fish in a way you've never experienced. Let's get them.
Welcome back to the Wild West Bass Trail. I'm Craig Gottwalls. We have completed your way in here on day 2. Lake Havasu, beautiful Lake Havasu, light breeze, beautiful fish, great fishermen. We've got our top 20 over here, folks, our top 10 co-anglers and our top 10 pro anglers. We're going to bring them out here and line them up in front of this stage for you and show them off. These are the gentlemen that will be fishing tomorrow to bring home, gosh, it's like $98,000 in prize money that we're going to be handing out tonight and tomorrow, folks. So without further ado, our 10th place co-angler, Michael Nattison. Come on up here, Michael. All the way over here, Michael. Woo! Nice job. Michael Nattison in 10th place. Our 9th place co-angler, Jacob Scholl. Come on up, Jacob. Jacob Scholl. Good job, buddy. Our 8th place co-angler, Vincent Alcantara. Alcantara. Thank you, Vincent. Our 7th place co, Joshua Selga. Come on up, Joshua. Our 6th place co-angler, Mr. Jesse Parks. Coming in 5th place, he had 20.22 pounds for a 2-day total, Michael Goodyear. 4th place with 20.79 pounds, Jim Herrero. He's a lumberjack from NAU. Coming in 3rd place with 21.35, Josh Reed. 2nd place with 22.72, Michael Lillibridge. Come on, Michael. And our leading co-angler going into Championship Sunday, he weighed in 22.97, Nick Welton. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your top 10 co-anglers. They will be out here tomorrow fishing the Wild West Bass Trail on Championship Sunday. Give them a round of applause, and we'll see you then tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not just about co-anglers. We also have pro anglers here. And we're going to have 10 pro anglers fishing tomorrow. Like I said, our purse is going to kick out $98,000. With contingency money, it is possible for our first place angler to win over $20,000 tomorrow. Let's get right to it. Our 10th place pro angler weighing in 29.66 for a 2-day total, Russ Barger. All the way over here, Russ. Thank you much, sir. Right there. Coming in 9th place after 2 days, he has 29.68, Daniel Elias. That away, Daniel. You made it in. I know you were worried about it. In 8th place, he was in 10th after day 1. He is our Northern California Angler of the Year from last year. He had 29.81, Jason Cordielli. 7th place, he weighed in a whopping 30.06 pounds, Patrick Whitaker. Coming in 6th place, he's a local favorite. He catches them every time we're down here in the desert, and he catches them elsewhere. He had 30.38 for 2 days. Ty Coming in 5th place, He catches largemouth like there's no tomorrow. He has 30.81 after 2 days. The General, Robert Lee. And in fourth place after 2 days with 31.27, Jason, I'm not Atkins diet. I am Jason Akins. Third place after 2 days. This guy has been on a tear. He comes from the foothills of Northern California. He comes with a traveling crew that follows him everywhere. 32.17 pound, Randy Pearson. In second place after 2 days, I had to place a wager. I wagered he would be leading this event. He let me down. Second place, 33.51, Justin Kerr. And he's not leading because this guy is, with a 6-pound lead going into the last day. Our 2-day leader with 39.22, Mark Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your top 10 pros going into Championship Sunday. We will see you right back here on the Wild West Bass Trail tomorrow. All the festivities start at 2:35 p.m. Weigh in immediately after. We crown a champion after that. Let's hear it one last time for your top 10. Thank you much. We'll see you tomorrow, folks.